So we're just going to touch on this a little bit. We're going to have another tape coming out later in the series on just fighting applications. But for right now, we're just going to touch the base on some of it and give you some insight into what to do and what not to do if by chance you happen to end up with a pair of Chucks in your hand and somebody's going to pound on you. All right, so first thing we're going to start with is the different ways different people stand with the Chucks. Everywhere I've ever been, I always see people doing this. This is how they're going to fight. They're going to put this hand out there and they're going to hold this Chuck back, sticking their hand out, sticking their leg out. Or they're going to do it like this. The next favorite position is to hold them like this. Or I've even had some people say, okay, well, I'm going to fight you like this. Worthless. Don't even get into that. The best on-guard position that I've ever found in my years of experience is to hold the Chucks just like this. Get into a fighting stance and to hold the Chucks this way. You can use this for different deflections. You can protect yourself with it, and you can get some fast pops off of that. You can get some good, strong technique coming out of that. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to work against this guy here who's standing in this position. He's got his weapon in the back, and he's got his hand out. Rule of thumb. You're striking the closest thing to you. Why do I want to pass this up to get to the head or get to the back hand? I can destroy this hand with the first snap. While the guy's recovering from his hand being broken, I don't care if he's whatever he's doing, how much pain threshold he has, it's going to hurt and I'm going to get an instant of a ouch. Even if I get just that, that's enough time to be able to follow up with your next technique. So here's what we're going to do. This guy's fighting this stance, and we're back. We want to keep a good distance because you certainly don't want to get too close on this. So I'm back this way, and I'm looking at the guy. I was like, oh, there's your first strike. First hand strike. Hit the thing that's closest to you. Now, let's follow up with this. So I'm set up. This is the 1-to-1 ratio on the same side. In Kali, I believe they call it a redondo. So what we're going to do is we're set up this way, and we're hitting, and we're keeping this Chuck on this side. So I hit, boom, and I can come back with a back knuckle, and I clutched off the side of my hip. So first technique, I'm fighting with him, boom, 1, 2. I don't think he's going to get past the temple shot. If he does, and you know your ratios and you understand the lanes of paths of motion around your body, then you can even follow up more. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and be able to follow it across. Really simple techniques, a lot of fun. Let's look at this again. So we're set up, we're in our fighting stance, kind of moving around. He's got that hand stepping out there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and that's your first striking combination. Now, let's switch him around. Switches his stance, back up just a little bit. Right there is fine. He's got the weapon out here. Set up this way, this hand is closest to me. It's in his fighting stance. Same thing. I want to attack what's closest to me. So I get in my fighting stance, moving around with him. I've got this set up. I keep the weight off of my front leg. Now it's on there, but I'm constantly shifting in case he's going for a leg. You can just pick your leg up and still be able to get your strikes. Okay, so there's closest hand, boom. Weapon's gone, or at least it's hurt, and I get that ouch effect. So all I want is an instant. So we're moving around, boom, 1, 2. Now there's a lot of things you can do from here. You can come in, hit, 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 bust across the face, all kinds of things. But you can only do that with your pro Chucks. All right, so we're moving around. He set up, 1, first strike, 2, back across, 3, you can hit the shin, 4, come back across the face. All in your basic strikes off of tape 1.